Are you feeling tired? Okay, put your spine straight. Take a deep breath. Relax. Take a deep breath. Relax. One more time. Take a deep breath. Relax. All right. Now, listen to me carefully. Boys and girls, listen to me carefully. I want you to answer few questions practically. Okay? The questions will be very simple and you have to think and then answer. The first question is, during exam, what do you do? Okay, hold your thoughts. Let's say today is an exam, right? Right? We'll start our discussion the moment you get up from there until you exit out of the examination hall. So this is a journey, okay? Let's say you get up early morning, like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Then, step 1, you get up, right? 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Yeah? Next, what do you do? What do you do? Get ready? Okay? All right. Then what do you do? Okay, pray. Then what do you do? Study. Okay. Okay, next. What do you do? You have to be louder. Okay, you have breakfast. Then, okay, get ready. Go to school. Are you sure? Are you going to school? See, I'm talking about the examination day. You go to? Go to? Okay, then what? Now, your answers have to be very, very thoughtful. Okay? You go to the examination hall. You're still outside the hall. Right? Now, what do you do? Practically, think practically. You're outside the examination hall, right? What do you do next? Sorry? Speak. Huh? Won't you enter the examination hall? Which hall? Now the question is, which hall? The one allotted to you or the one allotted to someone else? So how do you find it out? Roll number. Okay. Then you enter the hall, the right hall, where you have to belong. Right? Then, now, the next question is, what do you do? Let's say you have entered the examination hall, yeah, by taking the name of Almighty God. Okay, then what do you do? Sorry?
Research roll.
Exactly. What do you do?
Research roll.
Search roll number, then you have to find your seat as per the roll number. Okay. You find your seat, right? Okay. Then what do you do? Then what do you do? He says sometimes I study. Examination hall में, I mean, you can't study, man. What do? You sit on the seat, right? Then what do you do? Relax. Okay, take a deep breath, relax, and then you wait, right? Then what happens? You get question paper, right? Okay, you get question paper. Now, what do you do next? Okay, I want one answer. Raise your hand. I'll ask you. Raise your hand. Who wants to answer? Okay, stand. Okay, you got the question paper. What do you do?
Read the question paper for at least 15 minutes, like you read everything, whatever it is.
You read question paper, right? Why do you read question paper?
Make sure that I'm getting all the answers, or whether the question is twisted, or like what kind of questions I've got in the
What is happening when you're reading?
so many questions in our mind, stressing for answers.
Are you reading question paper to understand, or are you reading question paper for something else? Just to understand the question, right? Okay. Read to understand. Please ignore my handwriting, okay? Read to understand. It's a very important point. Please take your seat, ma. Read to understand. Then what happens?
Start our exam.
Okay. Then what happens? You start writing. Okay. Start writing. Then what happens? You start writing answers, and some of you maybe start writing the questions itself, right? यहाँ का क्वेश्चन वहां पर, वहां का क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर, जो क्वेश्चन पेपर है वहीं पे लिख के आ जाओ. ऐसा है? कुछ करते हैं, कुछ स्मार्ट बच्चे करते हैं. Then let's assume that you have answered the question paper, right? Not on the question paper, but on the answer sheet, right? Of course, there are few other formalities that you have to complete before you start writing answers on the answer sheet. That is the roll number and many other details, right? And of course, you will never ever write the symbol of the religious symbol. It can be plus, or it can be moon, or it can be whatever it is, right? And 786, all that stuff, right? So you don't have to write those religious symbols, right? So when you write, do you write like a doctor, or do you write like... If someone is reading your answer sheet, he has to understand, right? So you have to maintain beautiful handwriting. Yeah? Then what are you also doing there? While you are writing, what are you doing? How many hours is the exam? 3 hours, right? Are you managing your time or not? Time management is happening there, right? And you're calculating everything. You have 100 questions. Yeah, whatever the number of questions are, right? You have to attempt all the questions within the given time. It is 3 hours, standard hours, right? So time management is happening. Then let's say you have written the answer on the answer sheet. What do you do next? You will quickly check. Quick check, right? Or maybe you revise everything just to make sure all the answers that you have written is matching with the question. It shouldn't be a case where the question is something and the answer is something, right? Whatever the question is asked, the answer should be relevant to the question, right? So you are revising everything. Then what do? Okay, you submit the answer sheet. Then what will you do? You have to come outside, right? Come outside the hall. Then you go back home. Okay. Now most of you have already decided that you want to score distinction, right? Is there any student here who says, sir, I don't want to pass exam, I want to fail in my exam? कोई है यहाँ पर who says, sir, I want to fail in my exam? Raise your hand. No one? Pakka na? This is just an exam. It's very important not to fail, because you have given 12, 13 years of your life to prepare for this exam. कितने साल? नर्सरी, एलकेजी, यूकेजी 3 साल चले गए, प्लस 9 years फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड टू 9th स्टैंडर्ड. 9 + 3 is 12 years. You are in the 13th year. कुछ स्मार्ट बच्चे मे बी 14th 15th ईयर में भी रहते हैं, क्योंकि फेल होके, राइट? दैट्स ए डिफरेंट थिंग. बट अल्टीमेटली मिनिमम 12 साल आप अपने जिंदगी के 12 साल आपने दिया है इस एग्जाम को फेस करने के लिए. यू हैव कम अ लॉन्ग वे, राइट? 12 years इज नॉट ए स्मॉल थिंग. इतने छोटे बच्चे थे, राइट? लुक एट यू गाइस नाउ. कितने बड़े मुछे आ गए, दाढ़ी आ गई, बड़े बड़े हो गए, राइट? इतने बच्चे थे, आज इतने हो गए. इट्स अ प्रोसेस, इट टुक टाइम टू ग्रो, राइट? नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज, क्या ये आपका माइंडसेट ग्रो हुआ है? क्या ये आपका माइंडसेट ग्रो हुआ है या नहीं? या फिर अभी भी बच्चे सर का माइंडसेट है? पागल जैसे बात करना, ए लीव मैन, व्हाट इज दैट? या फिर ऐसा है कि केयरलेस, इग्नोरेंट. हैव यू सीन अ स्मॉल किड? आग जल रही है, वो बच्चा जाके क्या करता है? हाथ डालता है, राइट? उठा के मुंह में रख लेता है. अगर स्नेक है, सांप है, जाके उठा लेगा वो. उसको मालूम नहीं है, राइट? द किड डजंट नो. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज, are you doing the same thing? Are you playing with your life? Are you ready to take that burning fire and eat? What will happen? Do you survive or do you die? Okay? You have given 12 years of your valuable time to prepare for this examination, and do you think you have to fail or pass? Do you know what is the sacrifices made by your parents to help you, groom you, and they made sure nothing happened to you guys? Nothing happened to you guys. Look how smart you people are. If your parents were ignorant, careless, then I don't think so you have come till here. किसी का कान कट होता, किसी का नाक कट होता, किसी का आंख कट होता, किसी का हाथ कट होता, राइट? कुछ ना कुछ हो सकता था. The parents, your parents, they really took care of you. Look how smart these boys, right? Look how smart you people are. Now the question is, are you here to make your parents proud? Or are you here to make your parents cry? If you really want to make your parents proud, what you have to do right now is to clear the examination by scoring high marks. At least you have to pass with first class. Can you do that? Can you do that? Yes, you have to do it. If you can't do it, nobody else can do it for you. Not even your parents, not even your teachers, not even your management. Nobody else can help you pass your exam unless, boys and girls, unless you decide here, no matter what, I am going to clear this examination with at least first class. And those who have potential to score distinction, and those who have potential to score 98%, 99%, 100%, go for it. Make your parents very, very, very proud. Make your teachers very, very, very proud. Make your management very, 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 very proud. And you can do that because you have that potential. You have that potential. Just focus on your studies right now because you have only 2 months to face the examination. Do you know what you have to do? Do you know what you have to do from now on? Whatever you did during the examination hall, the same set of activities you have to do before exam. Do you understand? Step 1, you have to get up early in the morning. Every single day from today. He is getting up at 4. She is getting up at 4:30 a.m. At least maximum 5 o'clock you have to get up. Whatever you did during the examination hall, you have to repeat the same thing before the examination hall. Every single day is an exam for you. Every single day is an exam for you. Do you know the full form for exam? EXAM. E stands for efforts. X stands for experience. A stands for attention. M stands for methods. E stands for efforts. X stands for experience. A stands for attention or maybe your attitude. M stands for methods. Okay? I am going to share this formula today. Step 1, whatever you did during the examination hall, in the exam, you have to repeat the same thing before exam. From today, every single day. Are you ready to do that? Yes or no? Yes. Say loudly. Yes. Very good. Now, start reading. The question now is, how should I read now? What should I read now? The bigger question is, why should I read now? You read to become better. You study to become better. You study to help yourself to become better. You study every single day. So, the exam becomes easier for you in the future, in the month of March. You study every single day. So, you know the answers. You know the subject. You know the topic. You know the chapter. No matter from where the question is being asked, you study so that you are ready to answer to that question no matter where the question is coming from. Right? Study, study, study. While you're studying, you have to remove all the distractions. What are the distractions? Mobile phone, social media, internet, games, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, PUBG, whatever it is. See, whatever activity is not helping you to achieve success or pass an exam, you should stop that immediately. It can be chit-chatting with the friends, talking with the friends, unnecessary talks. Now, why do you want to talk unnecessarily? Why don't you talk about the subject itself? Why don't you discuss the questions, the answers? You have to do that now. If you do that now, then you will get an opportunity to enter into one of the best colleges in Bangalore. If you don't study from now, then you will enter into one of the average colleges in Bangalore, and then your life is like, what am I doing? Right? Do you want to become the best in your life, or do you want to become the worst? Best? If you want to become the best in your life, then you have to take best actions in your life, like getting up early morning, 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., right? Then start studying. Start studying. Study whatever subject you want to study, whatever subject you really want to revise, whatever subject you want to practice. Ultimately, the idea has to be every chapter has to be completed. Every chapter, every single chapter in the subject should be completed before exam. Okay? After every single chapter, there is exercise, right? Lots of questions. You have to solve those questions. It's time now for you to solve last 10 years question papers. It's time, high time for you to revise consistently. Right? Can you do that? Yeah? Okay. Then, of course, don't skip prayer. Never skip prayer. Pray and ask Almighty God for strength, for patience, right? For motivation. Ask for every good thing that you want in your life. Okay? Then study. Then, of course, have breakfast. Don't skip breakfast. Yeah? Don't skip breakfast, especially girls. You don't like eating food before marriage. Yeah? After marriage, don't ask. Right? But yes, don't skip food. You want energy? You want to stay active? You have to eat food at the right time. Okay? Not too heavy, but at least some decent food. Yeah? You're going to the examination hall on the day of the exam, but before an exam, you're going to the school. So what do you do in the school? The first thing you have to do in the school is be disciplined. You have to be serious now. Demonstrate discipline. Listen to your lovely teachers. Try to understand what they're saying. Have a goal in mind. Today I have to complete this. If teacher is teaching, try to understand. Remember, practice, ask questions, clarify all the doubts. Because in the examination hall, there will be no one to clarify your doubts. Right? So, you have to clarify all the doubts before an exam. So, from today, listen, understand, remember, okay? Then practice, revise. Listen, understand, remember, practice, revise. These are the basic things you have to do consistently. If you can do this consistently, and I'm sure you will be able to achieve extra marks, okay? Then find seat in the examination hall. Before an exam, you have to find a very decent place to study at your home. Don't sit in front of the window. Lot of distraction, right? If you want to study, turn towards the wall. Okay? Find a decent place, corner, turn towards the wall, sit, study. So that there is no distraction. No distraction. Request your parents request your parents, if they are watching a television while you are studying, tell them, please stop watching until the exam is over. Ask for support. Request them not to make any noise. Okay? You have to create that atmosphere at home. Else there will be a lot of disturbance, lot of distraction, lot of noise. Then you will not be able to focus on your studies. That means you have ability to score 85-90%. Because of these distractions, maybe that will reduce to 60%. Yeah? You have to take care of that. Then start writing. That means practice. Right? Start solving the question papers. Start answering all the exercises after every chapter. Yeah? Did you understand? Now, exam stands for efforts, experience, attention, methods. Okay? Now, when you are studying, right, you have to take short breaks. You have to take short breaks. Let's say, for example, you studied for 30-40 minutes, right? After 30-40 minutes, your brain needs a break. You have to give a break. Maybe 5 minutes break. Okay? The name of the break is dreams. What is that? Dreams. It doesn't mean that take that 5 minutes break, sleep and dream. Right? No. In those 5 to 7 minutes, what you have to do is you have to do dreams. D is drink water. D stands for drink water. Okay? After 30-40 minutes studying, you have to take 5 to 7 minutes break. The first thing you have to do is drink water, because that will hydrate your body. Yeah? Maybe a glass of water or half a glass of water. R stands for recall. R stands for recall. Whatever you studied in the last 30-40 minutes, you have to recall. It hardly takes 2 minutes to recall, because our thoughts are very fast, our brain thinks very fast. You can recall in 2 minutes. Yeah? E stands for exercise. Exercise. Yeah? The 2 exercises that you can do. 1 minute, that's it. How many minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute.
In 1 minute, you have to do these 2 exercises. The first exercise is hold your earlobes like this. Okay? Then start doing squats, sit-ups. 1. Like, do 20 times, more than enough. It takes 20 seconds, right? The second exercise is you have to touch your elbows to your legs. Okay? Like this. 1. I'm not doing because I'm very careful, right? But when you do that, yes, you have to, don't bend your body straight, right? You have to touch it. 1 minute exercise. Okay? A stands for attention. A stands for attention or active. A stands for active. So what are you doing? You are activating your brain cells. What you can do is, let's say for example you have tennis ball, right? If you have 2 tennis balls, do you know juggling? Juggling? You can try that for 1 minute. If you don't know, that's fine, try, because that will activate your brain cells. Or let's say take 1 tennis ball, you have wall, or let's say the floor. Start hitting and catch for 1 minute. That's it, not more than that. That will activate your brain cells. Okay? A is active. M stands for meditate. What is meditation? Focus. Focus on your breathe. Okay? Sit straight. Breathe and focus on your breath for maybe 20 seconds. Then slowly start focusing on one sound. Let's say there is a fan running, focus on that fan. Or let's say there is some noise outside, focus on the noise. Only for like 20-30 seconds. That will help you to focus more, right? Did you understand? Or maybe try to focus on something, maybe your head, or maybe your eyes. Pay attention to your eyes only, right? Or maybe pay attention to your ears. Maybe pay attention to your shoulders only, right? Maybe pay attention to your knees only. You can do many things. That way, you are activating your brain cells and you are enhancing your focus level. Okay? Then S stands for scent, perfume. Scent, perfume. Okay, just apply a little bit and then apply and then smell. That will refresh your memory. That will activate your brain cells. Right? So, if you can do this while you're studying, after every 30-40 minutes for 5 minutes, trust me, you will be very active, you will be smarter, you will be energetic, and you will be fit as well. Okay? Boys, are you with me? Yes, no, maybe? Yes? Right? Did you understand everything? Okay, I hope you will follow all these practices. Yeah, you have to follow. If you want to fail, you don't follow anything. If you have decided to fail, you don't follow anything. Just forget that I had come here and then go back to your own world. And then your life will be pathetic. Just focus on your studies for the next 5 years. 10th के बाद 2 years PUC, 3 years degree or 4 years degree. Just focus on 5 to 6 years from now and focus on learning, becoming smarter, right? And scoring maximum marks and have one dream, one goal, start working towards it. And then the remaining 60 years, you can live like a king or queen. If you don't focus now for the next 5-6 years, then you will be crying, and your life will be pathetic. You are born to win. You are born to win. You are not born to lose in your life. Right? If you are distracted, if you spend your time in wasting your time unnecessarily, chit-chatting, doing all the nonsense things, then you will cry the rest of your life. You will make your parents cry as well. You will make your family cry as well. And then you will ask for help. You will ask for help. You go to everybody, please help me. No. You have to become a man, a woman who can contribute in one's life, who can help people, who can uplift, empower people. Right? If you want to do that, then you have to study hard. You have to study hard for the next 6 years. Then your life will change forever and you can live your life like a king or like a queen. The choice is yours. Yeah. Are you ready to change your life for better? Yeah? Yes? All right. So thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate your valuable time. And if you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask questions and then I will answer your questions. Any question? Anything you want to ask? All okay? Clear? Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. All the very best.